Tips for a successful off season. My hair looks so short. Shrinkage problems. But anyway, tips for a successful off season. Always be prepared. So meal prep on time, don't procrastinate, because I'm telling you, meal prepping is already like hard to be consistent with in the first place for most people. So if you procrastinate on your off season, you're probably gonna end up eating out more, you know, just making not as organized choices. And without a show in mind, it's easier to fall off track. So make sure you're meal prepping, get it out the way, and have your meals ready so that any other food will just be extra or replacement as long as you're prepared. So I'm gonna start cooking now. Hey guys, so I wanted to just end the video here and talk about my post-show experience and everything, and let's just get right into it, okay? So I was going to compete at nationals, but we decided that we needed a break. I have been in prep since January, and through COVID and everything, and I've been pushing because I love this sport and I love the rewards that bodybuilding gives you and like learning about yourself and the challenges and all that stuff. Granted, it's one of the most extreme and difficult sports, taxing, like most taxing sports mentally, physically, everything. And I have been doing it since January. Even before that, I only had about like a 4-month reverse, and I had been prepping with a different coach a whole year before that. So it's about that time. Like I was feeling really just half in, half out. My heart wasn't in it. I was, you know, just really trying to push myself, and I just like was not in it. Like, and anytime I felt like I wanted to like tell my coach, you know, I just don't feel like, you know, I'm ready mentally or physically, I kind of felt like I was being a quitter, or that I was being lazy, or that I was being a wimp. I don't know, but that's not true. I was just ignoring my needs. And we have needs as athletes. Like, just because you need a break does not make you any less of an athlete or a champion or whatever. So we did that. I had also, it was showing in my habits. Like, post-show, I really struggled. And post-show is a struggle anyway, but it's a very vulnerable time for your body and your mind. And I have a history of relying on food for comfort and binge eating and eating disorders. I have that history. And a lot of limiting beliefs came up where I assumed that I was gonna mess up, and I expected myself to mess up. So, because I didn't believe that I could control myself fully. So then I would end up going on binges, and it's just not good and it's not healthy. And I felt really lost and really scared. And thankfully I have an amazing coach who didn't make me feel bad about it. We figured out a plan, and we just got into the reverse diet real quick. Now I'm feeling satiated after meals. I feel happy with my lifts. And now I am just, you know, learning to switch the goals up. My goal, as I said, has been to be leaner. I've always been applauded for being leaner and shredded and having abs and this and that, and now it's the complete opposite. So I'm learning to love my body in all its stages, and learning to love my curves again, and the extra weight gain and the scale going up. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, it's just your body. Like, I love my body I had spent so much years hating my body for what it's not, and it shows in how you treat it. Not eating or whatever, you know. But I love my body for what it can do for me, not for what it looks like, or what the standard of like what beautiful is, you know, or what's sexy and this and that. And, you know, I have my insecurities, of course. Like, I have like little chubby cheeks, like I have very muscular arms, like, and I don't give a fuck anymore, like, you know. And it's really freeing, and I really couldn't do that. Like, people are like, how can you do that? If I'm gonna be honest, like, it really has been through my faith and my relationship with God. Like, if you don't have like that, for me, everyone's different. If I don't have that spiritual, just like connection with my body, it becomes physical, and then it becomes only physical. And that's how it's always been for me. And then you let like the world tell you, it just becomes a lot. So my relationship with God is like, through my relationship with my body has been optimized and made better through my relationship with God. And you know, it's really hard to understand, but